Welcome to another.
Do. Hello guys. Just sorting a few things out quick and then I'll be starting properly. Okay, so you should be able to hear me. There was a few technical problems with the timer, I'm afraid, but yeah, but anywho, welcome. Yeah, so I'm Star. First time doing this, so I haven't got like a script or anything. It's just yeah, if I'm seeming a bit anxious, it's because I am. Please don't stress about that. So, here you go. So, hold on, I'll do my chat thing. There should be a chat visit here, but it's not working. Don't know why. I'll get it sorted for the next stream. But so my idea for this first stream was going to be simple, like a getting to know me, so a Q&A whilst I play a game that I play quite often. So yeah, I've got some questions already made up, and yeah, so it'll be if I get. So I'll be going through some of them, and then I'll also be going. Yeah, so but I'm also willing to accept other questions from the audience, so please keep them nice, as I have put a message at the top of the chat. Only nice, friendly, positive stuff. Tips are welcome, just don't be mean about how you're wording it, as I am an amateur, I am at university, I don't have the best equipment, so I'm doing this all just for a bit of fun and a way to express myself. Okay, so without further ado, whilst I load up my questions because I'm an idiot and forgot to pre-prepare, let's get into playing some games. Boop, and it should be gameplay. Here we are. Yay, that worked. So it's a small victories that matter in my opinion. Everything has to go correctly. Just as long as the minor things go right, should be fine. And for some reason, something's not letting me work properly. Yeah, so I was thinking of doing something a bit simple, so I've got all my characters here. I'm going to start off working on my mage, doing a few stuff on that. But yeah, so periodically, I know that's a posh word for a Sunday, I'm going to be answering some of my questions I've made. Feel free to answer them, put more in the chat, to make sure I can see all the chat, not top chat. Quick, nice chat. There we are, so yeah. So this first question was actually given to me by one of my university friends, and it's, what is your happiest memory? Now that's a tough one, because even though I've got a really good memory, it's the emotion side of things that's hard for me to understand, because of my autism, as I am autistic. But it's probably meeting my close friend group that I met in secondary school. I know some of them are watching now, so thank you. Yeah, it was meeting them and finding out who I truly was. That has got to be my happiest memory. And on the flip side, my saddest memory, I don't really know. Possibly, or the reluctance of moving, or like not knowing stuff, and anxiety is a key factor. So yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm just gonna do a few things on my mage, try and get the level up, doing a bit of quests, and then maybe later on, depending on how it goes, I might go into my druid and do a bit of herbalism and herb gathering and some what's the other thing? Mining.
I should mention, the survey may reveal a few telespatial anomalies, maybe a warp time ripple or two. Nothing you cannot handle.
So yes, I'm playing Fire Mage, so yeah, so it's different playstyle to all the others. Like, my dad plays Arcane a lot, and he's quite good at it. I'm a bit jealous, but
I will obliterate and disintegrate and exterminate and...
He's been known to get first in tanking and healing, even though mage shouldn't be healing and tanking. I know, Red. What else? Yeah, so this one, it's all about managing critical strikes.
This one's mine!
I need to target something first.
For anyone that's asking, I do have a cup of tea and some carrot cake I made, because I'm sad. And the tea is Tipsy Asim from Retards. I'm not sponsored by them, I just really like them. And in case anybody wonders, yes, I do play with add-ons for this, and to aid me. So, like, I've got my bar for
Survey complete. Now place the beacon.
fire charges,
Two-way
which are
connection
my
established.
instant.
Use it
One of my
frequently.
instant casters.
Distance is short, so it requires very little power. Now we can begin to restore the ancient network. If you find any of my old beacons down there, be sure to activate them.
I also use TomTom for coordinates, because that's always helpful with knowing where everything's meant to be. Am I out of ancient? And I've just found out I'm out of ancient mana, so I need to get some of that. Luckily, I've got warp walking, which is when I kill something I get a speed boost. Pause on that and all my buffs up. And I think it's time for another question. So, well, one of them will need a precursor, so I'll do the precursor first. So it's, what degree do you do? So I do French and Russian. I know one of the languages is very promiscuous, I think, because I've heard at the moment. As you can tell, English isn't isn't great, even though I am English. I know, only the best will do.
Day 5.
So I studied that at Bath as well, so...
But do nothing for the cacophony of critters and beasts outside. The nights are so loud out here.
Yeah, so I study at University of Bath, which
I
is
relish
a
what
beautiful
little sleep I can manage.
city.
Tomorrow I begin looking for subjects.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say on that, so I'll go on to what the question following that is, which is, what other degree would you do? So, if I wasn't doing languages, I'd probably go into the sciences and...
Still no luck in communicating with the withered.
Okay,
I must regard this failure not as a...
Yeah, and I'd look into doing chemistry.
You face Millhouse the Magnificent!
Day 14. The new subject, number 16, is special. His arcane essence is touched by some mysterious power. I have named him Theron.
Yeah, so I'll also talk about a bit of what I do outside of university. So I'm a part of the musical society here. We're called Bosoms because we're sad, and I do a lot of shows for them. Just gonna turn down my sound a bit because I can't even hear myself over everything. There we are. That should be better. Yeah, so we do like 5 shows a year, 2 review shows, 3 different shows. It's great fun, and I've really enjoyed it here. So I'm just going to kill this rare over here, as it's gonna give me a bit more XP. And what else? Yeah, I do a bit of baking now and then. I can't think of what else to say. Yeah, but most of my life I do is bosom stuff, which is real sad, but it's what I enjoy. And if people want to really judge about, oh, if it's about if I enjoy it or not, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's fun. I'm just having fun, and that's what life is about. And if people don't like it, I don't really care, to be honest. Like, it's my choice of what I want to do at uni. So, yeah, that was a bit of a rampage, but that's actually a bit of solid advice I was given. Like, do something because you want to do it, and not because other people think it's normal. I know that's like really like classic advice, but it's true. Because otherwise, everyone would be so the same, and it would just be boring. Just seeing if we've got anything else. But yeah, thanks, Luigi Pie and Rosa Fox for joining so far. I don't know if anyone else has. I'm just going to find out. If you see it go randomly onto my desktop, that's because I'm going in between stuff to make sure I'm all set up properly. So, yeah, yeah, do feel free to ask questions, otherwise it's going to be very, very boring and very, very quick stream. And I'm pretty sure no one would like that. So, Alright, I'll go into another one of my questions, which is my favourite game. So that depends on the mood I'm in. So if I'm in a really creative mood, I'm sad and I like Minecraft. Or if I just want to relax a bit, de-stress, like take a break from reality type circumstances, I play World of Warcraft, hence why I thought, yeah, I'll start doing my first ever stream playing this. It's in my comfort zone. Hopefully no one judges. If they do, they judge, I don't care. So
I don't have a target.
sometimes I do go for the rare mobs that come
If you have
that
any
pop around,
excess
but
priceless artifacts that were lost in time, I'm making a collection.
I don't know why I'm in combat. I don't see why I should be in combat. I do see now why, but yeah,
Acquire a
so
target.
I might go into another one of my questions. I'm gonna get through them quite quickly, but it's fine. So another question I came up with was most favourite musical and least favourite musical. I'll do the least favourite because that's easier for me. So at the moment I have a kind of love-hate relationship with Dear Evan Hansen, as I like the music from it, but I don't like the plot of the musical.
I've killed cockroaches bigger than that.
So that's quite different. A lot of people that I've spoken to agree with me that the music's great, but the actual musical itself is rubbish. Yeah. Oh, welcome back. Yeah. Like again, I apologise for the start because, yes, I know it's you. um, yeah, I apologise for the start because the timer wasn't working. It's my first stream. Please bear that in mind. I'm doing quite well. A bit nervous, but I'm getting through it. As I know, I've got my friends
Day
watching.
16. Breakthrough.
Good.
Using Theron's essence as the base, I have crafted a spell that calms the withered. At least it works sometimes.
Yeah, so I've got my friends watching, so that's calming me a bit. I'm playing my de-stressing game, as I've already mentioned on stream. And yeah, so far, only a few technical difficulties, but going well.
I need to target something first.
Day 24. Awoke to a night elf's blade at my neck. He asked what I was doing to the withered. Searching for
Okay,
a cure, I
Cordy.
replied. I merely grunted
Yeah,
and
so that
disappeared into the woods.
person that's like love you is one of my best friends, Louise. Who I managed to get some stuff for her, which I'm not telling her until I see her next. So yeah, I I just feel I'm flying around in circles and not really focusing on what I'm meant to be doing on it, but yeah, it's fine, I can get away with it. Kill them. Right, I'll do another one of my questions. Oh yeah, I needed to finish off my actual question, which, yeah, so I've done my least favourite musical, which is Dear Evan Hansen. Like the music, don't like the actual plot on the musical itself. And then my favourite musical is a tough one. So I'm going to split this up into a jukebox musical. And my favourite jukebox musical is Rocky Vases, because I was brought up with that music. I kind of knew all the songs before I actually watched it the first time, because I'm sad. Yeah, and my favourite, what I'm calling the Hollywood style musical, so it's an original songs and all that. I'm not sure what the actual name of it is called. I like Hollywood style because then it gives it that finesse, that pizzazz and of showbiz. And so I've lost this other thing that I'm looking for. So yeah, that one, it's a cross between either Finding Neverland, already seen them, or Hamilton. So yeah, two quite different, but I quite like them. They're nice ones to just watch. You can have somewhat in the background, or you can sing your heart's content to it, as I have done many times, especially when drunk, like that one time. I have lost a bit of paperwork that I'm supposed to find. Ooh. Anything in here? Yeah, I thought you'd say that. I can't be bothered to attack that. But yeah, so that's favourite musicals and stuff. So, shall I do another one of my questions? As yeah, so it's not to break up a bit of the awkward silence. Or I might explain what I'm actually doing. That might be a good idea, Stardust. Well done. Yeah. Oh yeah. Probably should mention my short form name is Stardust, but it's Star. But I think
Low on arc wine.
I'm gonna repeat that after this.
Making excellent progress. Shallan remains stubborn. Crystal's becoming harder to find.
Right. Let's word that sentence correctly this time. Yeah. So my full name is Stardust, but everyone calls me Star because it's easier. But yeah, so at the moment I'm just doing a bit of a zone and World of Warcraft from my mage, so I can get some and get this level up. And also I was also doing it so I can get my engineering and alchemy up, because this is what it's gonna be like my banker character.
A massive Etten trampled through my workshop at Coraloon Manor. Scared him away
I
with
require
magic.
a target.
I have a feeling he will be back.
I don't have a target.
Yeah, so this character's gonna be what most people call a banker alt. So it's gonna be used for storing all like my resources and all my gold collectively, using it for all that. I do play on both the Horde faction and on the Alliance faction. I have got max level characters on both, and characters I'm leveling up on both as well. So yeah,
Day 50. The sky has turned black. Demons everywhere. And this hunger. This endless hunger. Subjects released. I can no longer protect them. My spell's stone. Someone, please. use it to carry on my work.
Yes, so, yeah, it's gonna be, this character's gonna have, like, all my mass amounts of gold. By mass at the moment, I think I've got a collective amount I can find out of, on the Alliance side, of 24,000. So, not a lot. Then on the Horde side, I only got 9,000 odd. But because at the moment I've been playing a lot of Alliance and not really focusing on my Horde. So I reckon it's maybe time for another one of my questions. After I've had a drink. Maybe a bit of my carrot cake. So, next question I'm gonna answer, as I'm still would love something what you guys watching, is favourite book. So, I have done quite a lot of reading, both for my degree, education, other coming up to my degree for learning, and also for sake of reading, so I quite enjoy reading. So my favourite book is probably Released by Patrick Ness, as it's got some postmodernistic, in my opinion, not too sure, need to properly look into postmodernism, styling, with it being a dual narrative, not really link it into it, look at the world from an outside view. Not sure if that is actually what postmodern is, but I think it is.
Thank you. I was losing control. I shall prepare a holding area for the subjects while you are away. Remember, you can use the new teleporter to reach the surface quickly. Anora Hollow is somewhere north of here.
Then, yeah, so there are two characters, one's dead, I know. We don't even see that, well, I say see with our mind's eyes, so we don't read the death. We just know that they die. Which is really sad. But we go through her finding out how she died. Then the other character is a gay son of really religious pastor. So, you know, bigotry to the homosexuals, all that, you know, the natural. Yeah, so that's that favourite book question answered. So this is now a bit awkward, but next I'll do another question for the sake of it. Otherwise it's going to be really awkward pauses, even though it can be awkward just talking about everything.
Our isolation has ended.
Is going to be favourite film.
The Shalderai,
So
redeemed. We are only as strong.
I've been debating between two at the moment. So there's one of them is Arrivals, which is looks at the topic of xenolinguism, which for those that aren't into that, it's a study of how to form alien languages and how we can interpret them. So it goes through your standard topics in, well, standard areas of linguism, such as morpheme mapping, which is a morpheme is the smallest bit of understanding in a sentence. So from it can take like a big circle of item, or well, in this film, for example, it takes a big circle and it she works out how it forms the actual answer to the question. And the reason, well, my favourite bit of it is the reason why it's a circle is because I don't see time in a linear fashion, which is quite common for alien languages. So if they don't see time in a linear fashion, then it's
by my blade.
Then a language seems to be quite circular. So there's that language. There's also another example that uses it is Gallifreyan from Doctor Who, because that's formed in hexagons in a circular manner. So that can be.
But stay clear of the guards.
So that can be shown to use.
You stay out of trouble.
Yeah, so that can be shown.
Just enjoy the party for a bit.
Yeah,
No.
When I formed what I want to say, so that can be used to show how they see time in a non-linear fashion, and how they see time not as cause and effect. Yeah, so that's that film. Then my other favourite film is the film A Smile as Big as the Moon. So that's a Hallmark film, and so it's very hard to get hold of, and we've recently got it on DVD. And it's about this second ed class that goes to space camp, and it's just so nice and so heartwarming. So if you're really feeling really sad, not hopeless, but could do with a bit of a pick-me-up, it's a great film to watch.
Who goes there?
So, do feel free to ask questions, be inquisitive, which is a posh word, I know, and find out as much as you want. Just don't be a bit too personal, as that's a bit awkward.
You will all be my slaves. Hi.
This is not up for debate, Inaris. You are either with us or against us.
But we cannot be everywhere.
Choose wisely.
We offer
I will hear no more of your scheming. You endanger everything our father worked for.
Oh, dear child. Do you not realize what he died for? Glory to the Shelderai. Farewell. Our father's memorial is just around the corner. I'm sure you will find Inaris nearby.
So I'm gonna do another question, so I keep up to date with it. So my phone's just gone off. It's not by me at the moment, so I'll go and grab that in a second. So
Who are you?
I'll just finish this bit of the quest, and then I'll go collect my phone.
Let us go.
If there is any problems with the stream, just let me know, and I will try and sort it out. And equally, if you're liking it, give me thumbs up, whatever, like, you know, say, just
Nora.
show your
Someone will know,
appreciation.
They will come looking for me.
True. You will have to make an appearance. The people will rise.
So, put an intermission for a second whilst I grab my phone. I'm gonna myself. I have returned. So I'll pop it back onto gameplay mode and bring up questions on the side. And I'll get back into playing.
Good day. I will honor my father's name.
Citizens have taken up arms to defend safe houses throughout Suramar. Find innocents in peril and lead them to safety.
Right, I'm going to answer another question. So, I'll do a simple one this time. Favourite colour? I say it's a simple question. I don't really have a favourite colour, as colours quite often denotes how one sees things.
My doors are always open.
And
Is there something you need? Dusk
and
Arts.
connotations of colours can be quite
Please excuse me. I must address this immediately.
varying. So it can be simple as, oh, it can be the colour of happiness or sadness. So I like to think of what colour types I like. So it's like warm colours, cold colours, light, like natural colours, harsh colours, subtle colours. So I quite like a natural, subtle, warm colour. So like the orange of that the leaves make when they're falling.
None may challenge us.
So so if you guys have any ideas for streams I could do, just say a message, like, or any ideas, just make a comment on something, or I might make a post where you can pop your suggestions in. As any suggestions are good suggestions, there's no bad suggestions.
Be careful who you trust.
So I'm gonna do a bit of herbalism now and some mining, you know, get some resources so I can do stuff. So I am planning during the week of recording a musical theatre review I haven't thought of the musical yet. So if you have any suggestions of musicals for me to review, please leave a comment. Yeah, like it would be great to kick the ball off with a like a nice musical that I can talk about massively, even if it's a bit or can be varying. So one musical that I am planning on reviewing actually is oh, I've already forgotten the name of it. Newsies, that's it. Newsies. So I'll use either a bootleg or Disney Plus version, and I'm gonna like look at musical numbers normally, or a bit of dialogue, not the whole entire thing, because that would take 6 centuries if I was this. But I'll do it from a person that likes musical theatre, so looking at like footwork and dances, characterization, all them like key things that people that have done musical theatre would know to look for. And it's going to be the Broadway version, as that's my favourite one out of them. I haven't seen Newsboys yet, the movie. It's on my watch list, as well as several other films. But yeah, any suggestions for musical reviews? Or even language reviews, so I know it's a bit controversial, but I would...
everywhere for you. Oh,
Okay.
the head in the crystal ball. I'm trying something new.
So I am planning on doing, might be a bit controversial, but looking at Russian language, a bit of how the structure of it, and starting off with what us language learners call international words. So like passport, university has now become a very international word. Also looking at some of the niche grammar, so like the cases, the aspects, and like a standard like so like you'd be able to go, hi, how are you? My name is this. I am. So for me, it'd be like, hi, my name is Star. I am 19 years old. I go to. I'm a student, and by job and by nationality, I am English. So like the stuff where you can introduce yourself to someone of that language. I also do one for the French language, and I can, as I know a bit more about the French language, I can look at everyday words that we use from French language, and I also do some for Russian, like vodka, and others. I can't think of any other top of my head. But yeah, so yeah, tell me if I'm speaking too fast, if I'm speaking too much. I don't really know. I would love to know more about what how I'm doing. Basically, because I'm new to this, I'm not too sure if my sound is correct, if I'm using the right body language. I'm really nervous about this.
My vigil is eternal.
So yeah, so I'll come to my druid. Well, one of my druids. I've got two. One on the Horde, one on the Alliance. So I can do a bit of herbalism and gathering up some herbs, and that's what I mainly focus on. Then I'll also look on the side note of getting some ore nodes and everything. And as I'm looking for some stuff from Cataclysm, so one of our the expansions, I'm going to first of all get to a place where I can access the Cataclysm zones, and then I'll probably I can actually do that from here. I forgot. So I'm gonna go to the place called Mount Hydel, which is one of the Cataclysm zones that I've got a relatively close portal to. If I actually can get through the gateway, that is. And I think it's time for another question. And I've only got one more of my made up questions I've got, which is favourite play. So I am a bit of a drama nerd and I do like plays. So my favourite play, I've not seen it but I've wanted to see it, is A Curious Case of the Dog in the Night Time. Like, it sounds so interesting because it's all about an autistic person, and I reckon that'd be a great a good way to look at it from from a person with autism. So for this character I have some character specific add-ons. So I've got Roots, which shows me best route to take for certain thingy resources. That's the word, resources. So I want to focus on Cinderbloom at the moment, so I can use that to work on my other characters' Cataclysm alchemy. So in this I want to optimize route. I cluster roads in a 16 node. I will do in background, I will get it to optimize the route. At the moment, it does look really busy on the map. And the reason why you can't see some of the stuff is because I've not put on my find herbs. So that is the layout of all the Cinderbloom. There's a few nodes that I'm going to probably skip, so I'm going to skip that node all the way down there, because that's so far out I doubt there'd only be there. So I'll delete that Cinderbloom. So it's all about finding the best route to take. So I can, starting off here, I'm going to go up into that point, and then I'm going to go and clockwise. And my final add-on for farming is this one. It's farm hard. So for this I'm gonna disable my it's disable. Well, I'm not gonna view my recaller, which is my battery stuff. So at the moment I can't see it. No, I shouldn't be able to see it. It says I shouldn't be able to see it. There we go. or not. I don't know what's happening with that. I want it to hide at the moment. Oh, this is a new one. I've never had to hide something before, so I don't know how to do this. Load. I'll do it load in combat, so that when I'm not in combat, it won't show up. So I go into my flying form. I normally zoom real in. Then I'll just fly around, getting my nodes. I've not done it in this zone before, hence why you've seen me set it up. Oh, I've got a fight point I've not picked up. So this character was character boosted to level 50. I got it with finally getting a pre-order of an expansion. So it's not done all of these older zones. And at that time the max level was 120 and they've had a level squish since then. So, I'm all out of questions for my Q&A, but I do want to stream for a little bit longer. I want to do my first stream as a 2-hour stream. You know, kick it off in a great way. So yeah, please do message questions. Message any suggestions or anything. I don't know if you can still hear me. You would be grateful for some comments to saying that, because it's a bit nervous that you don't know what's going on. So just get onto my live streaming thing. I'm making sure I might still have foods, I might not. It really does depend on if people have gotten bored and decided to leave, or they're still supporting. And it also depends on if my internet is working. It's saying I've got an excellent connection. Oh. So, as I no longer have anyone in the stream, as I've just found out from my analytics, I know that's a posh word, I've decided I'm going to end it off here. Thank you for watching, and if I get onto my doodab, I'll go on to my intermission one quick. So yeah, so thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, add comments, anything, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.